1. The AI God. In his bright, minimalist home office, the AI God sits relaxed in front of 3 large monitors. He isn't coding or grinding. He's simply overseeing his empire of intelligent systems. With a few well-crafted prompts, his custom AI agents are writing sales emails, creating full video scripts, running customer support chats, and even generating new digital products that sell while he sips his coffee. One AI system automates lead generation for businesses. Another runs his faceless content channels. A third builds and sells custom AI tools on autopilot. By 11 a.m., he has already closed a $15,000 automation deal and earned another $4,200 in passive income from his digital products. Meanwhile, the female character is overwhelmed at her desk, manually replying to dozens of emails, editing content by hand, and feeling completely drained trying to do everything herself. The AI God moves with calm confidence. He doesn't work harder, he works smarter. He spends his time reviewing AI outputs, making small strategic decisions, and thinking about the next opportunity. The rest is handled automatically. In 2026, the AI God has understood the biggest shift of this decade. AI is the ultimate leverage. Those who master it don't trade time for money anymore. They build systems that create value 24/7 with almost zero ongoing effort. He started 6 months ago by learning advanced prompting and automation. Today, he runs a one-person business that most traditional companies would need 15 employees to operate. This is the new path to wealth, using AI as your tireless team. While others are still afraid of the technology, the AI God is quietly becoming rich by making it work for him. 2. The Crypto King. Deep in his home office overlooking the city, the Crypto King is already deep into his morning routine at 6:45 a.m. Multiple screens glow in front of him. Live charts, on-chain data, and news feeds updating in real time. He isn't staring at price candles hoping for luck. Instead, he calmly analyzes his positions, checks his automated trading bots that ran all night, and reviews fresh research on the latest AI tokens and DeFi protocols. With a few precise clicks, he adjusts his portfolio, stakes more assets for yield, and positions himself for the next market wave. By 9 a.m., he has already secured solid profits, enough to cover most people's monthly salary. Meanwhile, the female character sits nervously at her kitchen table, staring at her savings account, too scared to invest anything. She watches the news about crypto and feels overwhelmed. The Crypto King, however, moves with confidence. He follows a strict system: 40% Bitcoin, 30% in strong AI and infrastructure tokens, 20% high-conviction altcoins, and 10% in stable yield strategies. He never risks more than he can afford, uses dollar-cost averaging, and treats volatility as his greatest opportunity. He spends the rest of his morning reading white papers and connecting with other sharp minds in private groups. No panic, no emotional decisions, just calculated moves in a market that rewards knowledge and discipline. In 2026, the Crypto King knows the biggest wealth transfer in history is still happening. While others call it gambling, he sees it as the smartest financial revolution of our time, and he's positioned to win big. 3. The Gambler. Late at night, while most people are asleep, the Gambler is wide awake in his dimly lit setup, surrounded by multiple monitors displaying live odds, player stats, and market movements. He's not throwing money around recklessly. Today he's deep in analysis, studying basketball games, crypto futures, and high-probability sport bets. He cross-references injury reports, weather conditions, public betting trends, and finds edges where the odds are in his favor. With calm precision, he places his calculated bets, never risking more than 1 to 2% of his total bankroll on any single play. By morning, several of his positions are already green. He's up $6,800 on the day. Across town, the female character lies awake worrying about money, too afraid to take any risk. She keeps everything in a safe but losing savings account, watching inflation eat away at her future. The Gambler, however, thrives on controlled risk. He treats gambling like a professional business: strict rules, detailed tracking, emotional control, and continuous learning. Some days he wins big. Some days he takes small planned losses. But his edge and discipline make him profitable over time. In 2026, the gambler understands that calculated risk is one of the fastest paths to wealth. Whether it's sports betting, options trading, meme coins, or casino advantages, those who master probability, psychology, and bankroll management are quietly stacking fortunes. He doesn't chase every opportunity. He waits for the right moments, scales when winning, and stays ice cold under pressure. This is how smart gamblers become rich in 2026. 4. The Faceless Creator. Sitting comfortably in his sunlit home studio, the Faceless Creator leans back in his chair while his AI team does most of the heavy lifting. On his screen, 3 different videos are being generated simultaneously. One for YouTube, one for TikTok, and one for Instagram Reels. He doesn't appear in any of them. No face, no voice reveal. Everything is handled by AI. Script writing, realistic voiceovers, smooth editing, custom thumbnails, and even SEO-optimized titles. He only steps in to approve the final versions and hit publish. Within 90 minutes, he's dropped fresh content across multiple faceless channels in high-paying niches like personal finance, productivity hacks, and mysterious facts. These videos will continue earning him money long after he closes his laptop. Meanwhile, the female character is filming herself on her phone for the 5th time today. She's stressed about lighting, her appearance, what people will comment, and how long the editing will take. The Faceless Creator, however, is already free. He heads out for a bike ride while his channels keep growing. One of his videos just crossed 400,000 views this week, bringing in $4,200 in ad revenue and affiliate sales, all on autopilot. In 2026, the Faceless Creator has cracked the code. You don't need to be on camera. You don't need to burn out. You just need systems that create consistent, valuable content without you being the face of it. Multiple channels, multiple income streams, 0 personal exposure. This is how quiet creators are building 6- and 7-figure empires without ever showing their face. 5. The Networker. In a quiet upscale cafe, the Networker sits across from 2 ambitious founders. He's not there to pitch himself. He's there to give value. Within the first 10 minutes, he's already introduced them to a key investor and shared a powerful lead that could save one of them months of struggle. He doesn't collect business cards like an amateur. He builds real relationships. Every week he schedules 4 to 5 high-quality conversations, some virtual, some in person. Using AI, he researches everyone beforehand, so his messages and conversations feel personal and strategic. By the end of this single meeting, he has secured a joint venture that could generate him $65,000 in the next quarter. Meanwhile, the female character is at home, endlessly scrolling LinkedIn and Instagram, sending generic connection requests that get ignored, wondering why opportunities never come to her. The Networker moves differently. He focuses on giving first, warm introductions, useful resources, honest feedback. Because he gives generously, people remember him and want to help him in return. His network compounds faster than any investment. In 2026, the Networker understands a timeless truth that has become even more powerful. Your network is your net worth. One strong relationship can open doors that years of solo grinding never could. He strategically surrounds himself with winners, founders, investors, creators, and mentors. He doesn't chase money directly. He chases meaningful connections. And in the process, money flows to him naturally through partnerships, deals, and opportunities that keep appearing. This is how the Networker builds wealth quietly but rapidly. 6. The Inheritor. In his private family office overlooking the skyline, the Inheritor sits at a large wooden desk reviewing his monthly financial summary. No stress, no urgency, just calm analysis. Today, his portfolio generated $27,000 in passive income, dividends from blue-chip stocks, rental yield from apartment buildings, and profit distributions from family businesses. He didn't lift a finger for any of it. He inherited a strong financial foundation, but he didn't stop there. He took that money and multiplied it. He hired top wealth managers, invested in prime real estate, funded promising startups, and created several trusts that protect and grow his wealth across generations. While the female character is stuck in traffic on her way to a job she hates, barely surviving paycheck to paycheck, the inheritor is already wrapping up his short morning review. He closes his laptop and heads out to play golf with other high-net-worth individuals, turning leisure time into new investment opportunities. He lives by one core philosophy: never let money sit idle. He constantly reinvests, uses smart tax strategies, and leverages compound growth. His money works harder than most people do. In 2026, the inheritor proves that wealth can be built on a strong foundation and grown intelligently. Even if you weren't born into money, you can start creating your own inheritance today by acquiring assets that generate income, protecting what you build, and thinking long-term. True wealth isn't just about how much you make. It's about how much keeps flowing in while you live your life. 7. The digital landlord. High up in a sleek co-working space with floor-to-ceiling windows, the digital landlord casually sips his coffee while glancing at his dashboard. In the last 30 minutes, his digital assets have already generated $3,247 in pure profit. He owns a portfolio of high-performing websites, niche SaaS tools, automated e-commerce stores, and several monetized YouTube channels. These digital properties collect rent every single day through advertising, subscriptions, affiliate commissions, and software licenses. He doesn't manage everything himself. He has a small team of freelancers and AI systems handling customer support, content updates, and technical maintenance. His only job is to occasionally review performance and decide where to reinvest the profits. While the female character is exhausted after a long day at her traditional job, still trading hours for dollars and barely covering her rent, the digital landlord is relaxed and completely in control. He just acquired another undervalued website this morning that he plans to grow and flip for massive profit. In 2026, the digital landlord understands a powerful shift. Physical real estate is expensive and slow, but digital real estate is cheap, scalable, and works 24/7. One successful website or app can generate income for years with minimal ongoing effort. He keeps buying more digital properties, improving them, and adding them to his portfolio. Each new asset increases his monthly cash flow. This creates a snowball effect where his money continuously buys more freedom. True wealth, he believes, comes from owning assets that pay you whether you're working or not. 8. The OnlyFans Chick. In the middle of a bright afternoon, the OnlyFans Chick lounges by her private pool, phone in hand, casually managing her empire. She's not working hard. She's working smart. With just a few taps, she sends personalized messages to her top subscribers, drops a new exclusive video she filmed earlier in the week, and checks her payout dashboard. In the last hour alone, $2,650 has already hit her account. She built her brand like a real business. She started with strategic teasers on TikTok and Instagram, then funneled fans into her OnlyFans with clear value ladders. $15 basic access, $35 VIP tier, and $120 for ultra-personal experiences. She uses AI tools to edit content faster, schedule posts, and analyze what her audience wants most. While the male stick figure is stuck in a dull office job, staring at the clock, stressed about bills, and living month to month, she is living freely, traveling, creating when she feels inspired, and enjoying financial independence most people only dream about. In 2026, the OnlyFans Chick has mastered direct-to-fan monetization. She doesn't rely on algorithms or middlemen. She owns her audience and delivers consistent value, exclusive content, genuine connection, and premium experiences. This has pushed her into the top 0.5% of creators, generating over $35,000 every single month with relatively low effort. She reinvests a big portion of her earnings into stocks, crypto, and digital assets, so her money continues growing. She treats it as a legitimate business, tracking analytics, testing new content strategies, and scaling her personal brand. This path isn't for everyone. It requires confidence, consistency, and thick skin. But for those bold enough to capitalize on attention and intimacy in the digital age, OnlyFans remains one of the fastest vehicles to create serious wealth in 2026. She closes her phone, smiles, and dives into the pool. Another highly profitable day complete.